Guys, it is April 11, 2019, 2:22 p.m. on a Thursday. Let me go ahead and get this cartoon video out of the way because I got things to do. So I was drawing the Mount Rushmore here, and so you get to watch. I spent about 10 minutes on this rough or so, and then I destroyed the entire thing after I lettered it. I didn't like the way that the lettering appeared like it was going to take up half the cartoon, and I thought Rushmore here was looking kind of stiff, so I wanted to like loosen it up a little bit. So you're gonna see me like just obliterate the entire thing in a second. To me, it's like I like drawing faces, but drawing Mount Rushmore is like drawing a thing, because it is a thing. That can be the hard thing about statues, unless you really like loosen them up and have fun. Whenever the whole Confederate statue thing was really big in the news, I had fun with that one sometimes. Alright, let's do some shout outs. You're gonna see me do this here. You're gonna see me get rid of that whole thing. Did I mention this is 4:40? Yeah. I woke up not long ago. So. Last night, as you know, if you watched the last video, I woke up. I went to sleep about 11, but right as I was going to sleep, somebody started doing fucking laundry after being home, sitting on their ass all day. And sorry I complained about that so much, but I'm going to complain a little bit more. And then at 1 a.m., while they were unloading the dryer, they had to bang against my door. And so that woke me up. So I was just not in a good mood last night. That just irritated the living hell out of me. Because said person was supposed to be in Richmond. They're going down to Richmond. I'll be in Richmond for 2 days. And then he stays home. And he fucking does laundry. After we talked about this. Anyway, yep, I started again. I told you I was trying not to complain about anything on the next one except politics. But I lost. Arrow says, how can I say there's no law saying you can't desecrate the flag? I literally linked you to the U.S. Code saying otherwise. Arrow, there's no law that you can't desecrate the flag. The Supreme Court has ruled on this. It's called freedom of speech, First Amendment. You say, you know, it's okay if you burn it. But there's other ways that you're not allowed to desecrate it. That doesn't make any sense, Ariel. There can be a law, a code that you find a link to, but it doesn't stand up. It doesn't. There's no law. Tell you what, go find a case where somebody is currently in jail or prison for peeing on a flag or burning a flag or walking on a flag or just being rude to a flag or whatever. You're not going to find one. Tell me how long they go to prison for. Tell me the punishment. There's no law. There's no law. You can find a link to a code, but there's not an actual law about it. I know it seems confusing because you found a link, but trust me, there's no law on this. I know this. I've been covering the issue for 30 freaking years. Supreme Court has ruled on it. But Republicans talk about making it a law about it. A constitutional amendment about it, not just a law. So, which hopefully they do not ever do. That might be the one thing that they succeed at. It's really hard to pass constitutional amendments, so probably get that one. Oh, that was long. And you are welcome for. Thank you for saying that you are. And yes, Pee Wee Himmler is funny. And everybody's talking about how correcting and everything and stuff. I'm not going to go all through that again. Okay, in the last cartoon, why was the G not red? And the sign. I tried to make the sign look like it was out. I guess I kind of failed since you had to ask. Or that it fell off. So, someone just messaged me. I don't know what that's about. Man, why does everybody message me on Thursdays, man? What's your Saturday? Thursday and Friday. I'm busy. Alright. On the last cartoon, that one really took off pretty well. It got a lot of... Yeah, stop sitting... And then they send me these freaking memes. Okay, I said I wasn't going to try to bitch about anything, but people sending me memes really makes me want to bitch about things. memes. All right, I'm trying to look to see how many shares. On the last one, I actually tweeted that people were getting a disgusting bonus cartoon, and it took off. It has received over 600 shares on Facebook, and that's just a Facebook thingy. That's cool. Thank you for all the Facebook shares, whoever Facebook people out there. That was just a lot of fun to do the cartoon, and I was actually thinking maybe I shouldn't send it to my clients, but then I remembered half my clients would run it. My aunties would run it; they wouldn't be afraid of it, so I went ahead and sent it to them. I'm like, yeah, that's disgusting. It probably won't show up in the week or the Washington Post, but yeah, there you go. Let's see. And yeah, Robert Cortina also agrees with me that the First Amendment protects burning, etc. a flag. SCOTUS already weighed in on that. You wrote Scouts already weighed in on that? I don't know if the Scouts have, but SCOTUS has. And Robert Cortina really loved the last cartoon. So we're talking about typos and pointing out corrections, and there's one right there with the Scouts. SCOTUS. And that's all the comments from the last one. Might have had a few more for the one before that, but I don't feel like going back. I like drawing this version better than the other one, even though I didn't really enjoy drawing it that much. And it didn't take too long, but I did procrastinate for a while because I was just annoyed. I mean, the thing is, whenever I'm trying to work, and sometimes people can just take me out of my zone. It's like I can't shoot my threes or nothing whenever I get knocked out of my zone. And people banging on my door while I'm asleep, inadvertently banging on my door, it just does it. Okay, who's your first, who is your favorite president out of the four guys here on Mount Rushmore? One of my favorites is up there. And guess what? He's a Republican. Two of these guys are Republicans. Oh yeah, you probably already know this, but the whole reason behind this cartoon is because Trump went to Mount Vernon with France's president, Emmanuel Macron, and just wondered, why didn't Washington name the place after himself? Because nobody remembers you unless you name things after yourself. Which is just hilarious. I mean, Trump literally lives in Washington, D.C., where the building he lives in faces the Washington Monument. Not to count the gazillion other things in it. He's a billionaire, so he should have $1 billion with Washington's face on it. Except in reality, he probably just has $1 million with Washington's face on it. All right, folks, maybe even less than that. Thanks for watching. I should have ran it more about that. And I gotta get to work. And take a shower and eat something. And thanks for coming by. Leave a comment and you will get a shout out. And and click the red button, subscribe. See you later Friday. Goodbye. Bye.